Still not done. Still not done. Yeah, what's going on, you guys? So, what it's like being a truck driver? I'm gonna tell you what it's like being a truck driver. It's like being in a 6x6 rolling jail cell. It's like being away from your family for weeks, sometimes months at a time. It's like having to take a shower in a truck stop all the time. It's like driving in, all different types of hours of the day and night. It's like having to deal with crazy assholes on the road out here that don't know how to drive. It's like having to eat truck stop food, fast food, almost all the time. So far I've listed a whole bunch of negative things, kind of, sort of. But there's also a lot of positives, too. You gotta remember, people, for every up in life, there's a down. So follow it up. Now, certain situations, you will be eating truck stop food. I don't want to say all the time, because if you're smart, you'll get a truck that has a power inverter, so you could run microwave and refrigerator and all that good stuff. But if you're at a company that doesn't allow those items, then yeah, you're gonna have to figure out ways to make it work. You're gonna have to figure out ways to make it work. But what is it like being a truck driver? There's so many things. There's so many negative things and there's so many positive things. Some of the positive things are your office is your office. Your office is your house. You don't have a supervisor hanging over your shoulder all day long, wondering if you got those TPS reports done. You don't have to worry about waking up every morning and sitting in traffic every day, doing the same stuff all day, every day. I mean, we sit in traffic as drivers, obviously, but it's not the same. It's not the same because we have the ability to do our best to work around that traffic by trip planning and setting up your day for your trip or whatnot. I mean, sometimes you get stuck in traffic. That's one of the negatives. But there's, like I said, there's so many positives. Being able to see the countryside while earning a paycheck. That's kind of like being, when I was in the military, I got to see the world while making money and defending the freedoms that we all love here in this great country. There's, let's see what else is positive. So you get to see different people every day, meet new people every day. You get to see different things, experience different lifestyles out here in all these different states. There's so many things. And like I said, for every up, there's a down. This isn't the lifestyle for everybody. This lifestyle will not work for everybody. There's just no way. Because it gets lonely as hell out here sometimes. It gets a little quiet. That's when you reach up to this thing here and go, help! Somebody talk to me. Oh my God. But there's lots of programs out there where there's lots of good guys out here that'll chit chat with you if you're lonely. But like I said, it's not for everybody. There's days where I love that loneliness. I just peace and quiet, just. But then there's days where I'm in here and I'm like, oh, I want to go home. This job as an over-the-road driver is probably ideal for a young kid that doesn't have a house, or a lot of bills to pay, so to speak. This is the type of job where you come out here, 21 years old, don't have no bills really to pay, live on the road for 5 or 6 years and stack up all that money, and then be able to go home and buy a house and a car, cash, and work some simple, easy job, living like a king. Because if you think about it, if you don't have a mortgage and you don't have a car payment, the rest of the bills are easy, simple. So is being a truck driver worth it? If you're a family man like me, yeah, it is worth it. It's worth the sacrifice that I'm making being away from home, because I don't know of any other job out there right now that's paying like this job is paying, being a truck driver. I got a lot of guys that message me every day. Hey, I got out of trucking to try this out, and I'm coming back into trucking. Hell, I even tried it. My first year, I think it was my first 6 months in, I quit trucking for a month to be a car salesman. And I was selling cars, but it was just like, I saw where it was going. I was like, this is not good. This isn't guaranteed, And there's a lot of jobs out there still today in this economy that just don't pay like this job does, Even, some of these guys that are coming out of truck driving school, just starting out, you have the potential to make $45,000, $50,000 a year, depending on how you run and what company you choose to run with. There's potential out there to make some good money in this industry. So there's lots of ups and downs being a truck driver. There's lots of good things and bad things, but you got to take the good with the bad, or else it won't work. You'll be back home working some weird, crazy job, and you won't be out here experiencing this lifestyle. There's some days where it sucks. There's some days where it's amazing. And you gotta learn how to sail through the middle. If you can do that, you can handle this job. You can be a truck driver. It's all a matter of adapting. They're just loading the hell out of this trailer. They're just like slamming it. Anyway, but yeah, so that's kind of like what it's like to be a truck driver, You're away from home, Yeah, and there's local jobs, there's local good paying jobs out there, But if you're going to be a local driver, there's ups and downs with that too. Yeah, the money might be good, but it's the same shit all day long, every day. And the hours are long. Because I know that people, you could be home with your family. You could be driving local. Look, I tried that before. And, yeah. It's boring, local. It's the same shit. Anyway, let's shut up now. I could go on for hours on this subject, but I think I named some of the basics, some of the impertinent elements I think. I hope. See you guys later. Ooh.